Hey, you're not gonna wanna miss out on this one. I'm gonna show you how I make my version of guacamole. I will tell you at the very beginning, I am out of cilantro. I normally put cilantro in my guacamole, but a lot of people don't like it anyway, so this one will not have cilantro in it. I use fresh limes, avocados, tomatoes. I'm using Roma today. So let's get started. I've got some really ripe avocados here. And you know, let me show you, make sure you can see what I'm doing. I like my guacamole dip. I like mine kind of chunky, not smooth. You can mash it, you can do whatever you want. But I like to get mine kind of chunky. I just like it that way. I can eat it either way, but that's just the way I like it. So all I do is I start just scooping them out like that. Really simple, get all that out of there that you can. And I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I got those in my bowl and I just run a knife through them like this. They're super soft. These are really good avocados to make guacamole because they are so soft. And I just do that, like that, a rough chop. Because like I said, I like mine chunky, but as soft as these are, it'll probably end up being a little more creamier. But it just like that. And then my next step is I'm gonna soften up a lime, and that was 5 avocados. I went ahead and used all my avocados because they were so soft. Don't want them to go to waste. And then I just squeeze lime juice over them, adds flavor. And the reason I do this next is helps them from not turning so brown. And I'm just gonna squeeze this lime juice on there like that. And I'm gonna actually do another lime too, and I'll do that and just okay. Got that going. Okay, lime juice is in there. Give it a little toss, just like that. Kind of do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and you can use any garlic you want. If you want to use fresh garlic, garlic powder, garlic, I'm going in with some minced garlic today. As much as you want to your taste. I go pretty heavy on the garlic though, because I like the garlic flavor in there. I'm going to go in with some salt again. Do it to your taste. I'm gonna do some fresh black pepper. All the seasonings are to your taste. So when it's done, you can taste it, do whatever you want. So there's that. And then I'm going to dice up an onion. I'm gonna use my food chopper here. Okay, I have cut my chunks, or my onions into chunks, and I'm just gonna put them in here, dice them up for me. If you don't have one of these, of course, you can hand cut them with a knife. But when you work all day, sometimes it's nice to get the aggression out with the food chopper. So easy, just like that. And I don't even know if I'm gonna use all these onions. I'm gonna put part of them in here. I'll show you what I'm doing. Depends on how many you want. I'm probably gonna go with that for now. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with these tomatoes. I'm going to put them in the food chopper and I'm gonna get those diced. Okay, I got the tomatoes in the bowl. My last step, guys, is I'm going to go in with some sliced jalapenos. I'm gonna chop those up, add a little juice. I'll sometimes use the little sport peppers. That's what we call them. You can go in with whatever pepper you want. I won't have to have a whole lot of these. I like the heat, but some people might not. I've used fresh jalapenos. You never know when you're gonna get my guacamole, how I've done it. But I'm just gonna give these a pretty good chop, and I'm gonna make them pretty small so there's more throughout the dip, and I'll show you what happens next. Okay, you can see these are pretty well diced. And I'm just gonna add those in there like that. And we're just gonna give this a stir if I can get my hands dried off. And like I said, I do love cilantro in my guacamole. Cilantro I had was not good anymore, and I forgot to get some fresh. And I do it just like that, guys. And like I said, I like mine chunky. Let me know, do you like yours chunky? Do you like yours smooth? What do you prefer? I like it chunky. And that's it. Just give it a test. See what it tastes like, see if it needs anything. Doesn't need anything. Guys, I've been making this so long. I eyeball my seasonings. I can tell what it needs and what it doesn't need and how much, but once you get to making it, you'll be able to do the same thing. Guys, go make some homemade guacamole. Super simple, super fast. Go hit like, share, repost. Follow me if you haven't followed me for more content.